Hey, everybody, welcome to Improv Chattanooga's generic improv show. It is February 2021. I honestly cannot believe that we've made it this far, ladies and gentlemen. And what we've got for you tonight, we've got a straight up improv show. We're going to. Oh, and now I'm hearing myself. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I had to turn off the audio on Facebook. So what we got is we've got some we've got some games for you. We've got some. We're gonna do a little long form at the end, and let's get things started. We're gonna play a game called New Choice. So I need two actors on stage. Everybody else, let's see who this is gonna be. Not me. I'm the one running the game. Let's have somebody to play with Laura, please. David. All right. So what's going to happen is these guys are going to act out a scene. Occasionally, they will say or do something that I don't like, and when that happens, I will go, new choice. And they will have to make a new choice. So our suggestion for tonight's game comes from Tim Clark. And the word is bungee. Bungee. Go.
Oh. I'm quite nervous, really.
You definitely should be. You should be, because it's my first day running this bungee stall. So,
great. So I'm like your first victim. Oh, just kidding.
yeah, you're my first. Yeah.
So tell me, just what do I have to do? How does this work?
Oh yeah, great. Let me just check my. Yeah, okay, great. So first of all, we're going to stick this belt on you. So
new choice.
So first of all, we're going to stick this hat on you. I can see you're already wearing one, but what we've got to do first of all is make sure that you're wearing a nappy, because you will be soiling yourself at the end of this.
Okay. So I'll just put this on. Takes me back. Haven't done it at least a few years.
New choice.
Well, I've already brought my own nappy, so I thought ahead because I read on the internet.
Yeah, maybe you should double up, because this is going to be a really dangerous event.
Yeah, I do that in every situation. 2 pairs of socks and a double layer of protection if me and the wife are old.
Yeah, okay.
It's quite high, isn't it?
It's really high. Yeah, it's like at least a mile high.
New choice.
It's at least 50 kilometers high. So,
new choice.
It's probably as tall as a skyscraper. That's probably the best way to describe.
Wow. I think I'm getting cold feet, actually.
Oh, you're not
new
getting
choice.
Married?
Oh, I think actually look, forget the rule book. Let's grab that and throw that over the edge. Let's just do something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, fine.
In fact, do you want to go with me?
No, definitely do not
New
want to
choice.
go with you, sir. Why not? Why not? Because I had a dream last night that I was going to die, and might as well die with a stranger. So,
But one thing, how would we then get back up? Is it like a fishing rod?
New choice.
How would we get back up? Do we climb in a relay over each other?
New choice.
How are we going to get back up, or should we just cut it off midway and fall? Because it won't be as high from when we're at the bottom.
Oh, you want to cut the bungee so it's shorter? I thought you meant cut it while we were falling.
Oh no, when we're down, because if you fell from here, then you'd be like, ah! But if you've already at the bottom, then it would only be a little splat.
New choice.
Because I was thinking that, I know this is quite fast, but if we're going to die together, I feel a real connection between us.
Great, yeah, okay. Let's put some blindfolds on then. Should we just make it a little bit more exciting?
Wow.
If you just blindfold for you.
Okay, as I told you, me and my wife, we always double up, so don't tell her about this though.
I am wondering why your wife isn't here to watch you fall to your death, or just.
Oh well, she was the one that paid for me to come today.
And scene. Well done. Come on back, everybody. Woo! Oh, let's see here. Where's my mouse? I can't. Oh, there it is. Here I am.
Oh.
And welcome to the show. A late arrival, I think. Here he comes. Where is he? He's almost here. Yes, I hear the dings, the ding dongs.
You sound like you're about to come.
It's a PG-13 show.
Oh my God.
PG-13.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Coming.
Come on.
Baby, we're delivering a baby. We're delivering Sarton.
There he is.
Woo!
David Allen Sarton, possibly. I think that's your middle name. Hey, David. And he's muted. All right, we're off to a rousing start here. Let's move on to our second game, which I don't remember what it is. Oh, our second game is the ABC game. And so I need 2 actors on stage for that. So Corey and Elke, sure, while we try and figure out David's thing. So what's going to happen is these 2 are going to act out a scene. They're going to they're going to be going through the alphabet, 1 letter at a time. The thing that each of them says as they go back and forth talking will have to begin with the next letter of the alphabet. So I'm going to get a word here, which some of you have suggested here, and then I'm going to come up with a letter of the alphabet by looking around my room. So let me pop out here, and your word is plum. Your word is plum, and your letter of the alphabet is S. Begin.
So, how about them plums?
Tangy. The best I've ever had.
Understand that these plums are filled with gold.
Very much so. That's why I came all this way to find the fabled golden plum.
Why are you not wearing pants, though? Were you that much of in a hurry?
XL is my size. So I have enough room to fill up all the way with fool's plums, if you would. But once I find the fabled golden plum, then I can afford as much slacks as I want.
Okay. Zumba. I suggest Zumba to move down in size. I know you're an XL. Maybe but you have a medium frame, I feel.
All that snake oil exercise programs don't get you anywhere. What I do is just YouTube and making it up as I go. That's how I've become so fit and ready for adventure.
But, I mean, you can always improve upon yourself, right?
Can my physique lie to you?
Do you mind, sir, in closing that? That taco meat is a lot.
Every time I do it in front of my mother, she says that it's charming and lovely and inspiring.
Frankly, a lot of the stuff that's coming out of your mouth is concerning right now.
Go ahead and give me as much insults as you can. I've heard them all. But once I find the golden plum, I'm going to be the one insulting.
Honestly, I think we've taken a wrong turn, and here are the plums. These are the golden plums. Here you go, sir.
I can't believe it. You found them. Why were you hiding? Why were you hiding them from me?
Did you just forget that I showed them to you earlier? They were in my hands. I was showing them in your face. You went about your chest hair and talking about your size.
Kindly remind me what you thought was your favorite part about my physique.
Look, are you buying these plums or not?
Maybe we got off on the wrong foot.
No,
I don't want to pay for these plums at all.
No, just buy the plums so you can leave, please.
Pesos? Do you accept pesos?
Or
Pesos?
questions that run through my mind constantly.
Right. So I've got, all I brought was pesos. So will you accept 10 pesos for one golden clock?
Sold.
And scene.
Sold.
And scene. Pesos. Pesos or yes. There we go. All right, so our next game is the no S game, and this is for everybody. So we'll start out with 2 people. So just yeah, we don't got a number. That's stupid. Okay, so so David and I will start this. Mr. Sarton and I will start this. So if everybody else will pop out. What's going to happen is David and I will start a scene, but neither of us can use any words with the letter S in them. If either of us does a word with the letter S, I want somebody that's out there hovering in the ether to say "eh," and then we'll pop out and you pop in and continue the scene. So let's see. Let's have a word here. Let's see here. Okay, our word, David, is hand cream. Hand cream.
My eczema has been acting up. ECZEMA.
Has.
Damn it!
But now we know how to spell eczema.
All right. Who's next?
I'm so stupid. Thank you.
No, that's good. That's fine.
Hello. Oh. Hello.
I need to buy hand cream.
You came to the right place.
Good. Give me the hand cream.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
I have a lot of dead face.
I noticed. Oh, right here in the establishment. I said S.
Yeah, we did. Why are you here?
Dead face part. Damn it. Okay, fine.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Cynthia.
David!
What up?
Now,
Good.
what about you?
Yep. I'm fine.
Did you go to the cinema?
No. I couldn't.
Why?
Well, quite a tale.
Tell me more.
You may quote. Peter hit my heart.
Wow, did it hurt?
It did. You see, oh shit.
I am
Owen?
an officer of PETA.
An officer of PETA. How may I help you?
There have been many violator incident one.
What?
Many of the
Have you been drinking?
well, I am an officer.
An
Therefore,
alcoholic.
I drink all the time. Woo!
And how can I help you today, officer?
Well, I thought that me being an officer, you would notice how powerful I am.
Well, I don't. Would you like another drink?
What? Well, they told me that power, fame, glory, that is...
Oh.
Howdy,
Hi.
partner.
Howdy. I would like a drink.
What would you like to drink today?
Wine.
How would you like the wine?
On
What
a
would you
rock.
like to drink it in?
On a
On
rock.
a rock. Wow. Okay.
One rock. Thank
Here
you.
you go. Do you like it?
Woo! Good.
You want another?
Yep.
Another rock?
Yep. Woo!
Don't have many people like you in here often.
Nobody like me for 1 kilometer after another round here.
Indeed, indeed. Normally very empty.
Like my drink. Another.
Are you an alcoholic?
Trying to be. Woo!
You're doing really well.
Thank you. Look, I need face cream for my hand and my face.
Do you though? Your face just falls off.
Eczema.
Oh.
So close. So close.
You violated the law.
What did I do?
Going out in public after imbibing alcohol.
I'm an alcoholic. It's what I do. It's
Did you view that criminal alcoholic?
I do.
What a horrible place the world.
Quite the drinker. That man.
An inebriate through and through.
Indeed. Can I get face cream?
You got it. And complimentary cocaine.
Ooh. Do a line with me?
Heck yeah.
I have $1.
I have a CD to
Okay.
put the line on.
Yeah. Great fun to be had.
And not illegal compared to alcohol. What a weird world.
Oh, quite illegal cocaine. You didn't know?
No. I thought cocaine to be unprohibited.
Wow. What rock have you been under?
Cocaine.
and scene. Technically, that would be a crack rock, but okay. All right, where were we? Oh, yeah, okay. So our next game is a game called Countdown. I need 3 actors for this. What's going to happen is these guys are going to act out a scene in 90 seconds, and then they're going to reset and reenact that exact same scene in 60 seconds, then 30 seconds, then 15 seconds, then 7 seconds, and then 3 seconds. So, all right. So we've got Elke, Laura, and Corey. And let me get you a word. Now this game is kind of weird on Zoom because it requires in the before times we would do this, we'd run around a lot. So ladies and gentlemen, try and move around so you'll have something to redo. So your word, actually, let's see here. We need a job. Let's see here. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I'll take that suggestion.
Okay, Mom.
And change it a little bit. Your word, or actually it's an occupation. Your occupation for this is veterinarian. Veterinarian. And let me get my clock going. And 90 seconds and go.
Come here, Pookie. Pookie, come here. Pookie, stay. Excuse me. I don't know what to do with my Pookie anymore.
You could stop calling it Pookie. Maybe that's why the dog doesn't like you.
But that's the only thing that Pookie responds to is calling her that horrid name.
Let me just try something. Snuffles. Snuffles. See? Snuffles works.
I think I've tried Snuffles before, but all she does is just poop all in my shoes.
Maybe Snuffles, aka Pookie, just doesn't like you, sir. Just doesn't like you.
Oh, yeah? I taught Pookie, or Snuffles, whatever you say, a trick. Come here, Snuffles. All right. Up, roll over. Oh. What is that?
That's
You won't
clever.
stop.
That's clever, sir. That is clever. I thought you were going to get her to like roll over and she just punched you in the face. Like, so good. Have you decided to like maybe do a video on YouTube and make it go viral?
I didn't think of that at all. I was actually just trying to sell her to you.
And scene. Okay. All right. So now we're going to reset and they're going to reenact that exact same scene in 60 seconds. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Pookie, down. No, don't do that. You sit. Thank you. Yes, excuse me. I just don't know what to do anymore about my animal.
Have you tried calling it something different than Pookie?
Pookie? Why, no. Pookie is the only thing that this horrid creature responds to.
Let me try something different. Snuffles. There you go, see?
Did you say Snuffles?
Yeah.
What even is that?
It's a different name for a dog.
That's no... Fine. Let me try something to Pookie, I mean Snuffles. A trick that I've taught her.
Okay.
Listen here, Snuffles. Roll over.
Oh.
She just combo punches me.
That was so good. I thought she was going to stand up and roll over, but instead she just punched you in the
And
face.
scene. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Now they'll reset and redo that same scene in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Okay, enough. Sit, Pookie. Yes, I need help with my horrible animal.
Just call her Snuffles instead. Look, Snuffles. See?
Snuffles? What kind of a name is that? Pookie is a proper name for a dog.
Yep. Okay. Did you want to do something different with her?
Well, fine. I'll show you a trick that I taught. Okay, Snuffles. What?
Oh,
Wait
wow.
for me to do the thing.
She punched her in the face. Like, do you ever think about going viral on YouTube?
Viral? No, I didn't think
And
of
scene. All right, that's 30 seconds. Now, reset. We're going to do it again in 15 seconds. On your marks. Get set. Go.
that. Pookie, enough. I need
Just call her
something done.
Snuffles.
Oh, Snuffles, I didn't think of that. Well, actually, let me do a trick. Roll up. Damn it!
Oh, she punched you in the face. Why don't you just put it on YouTube and go viral?
That's a good idea. I could
Time.
empathize with my pain.
Time. All right. Now we're going to do that same scene verbatim in 7 seconds. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Poogie, enough.
Call
Do
us
like I told you to
Knuckles.
do earlier.
Oh!
You should make that go viral on
Time.
YouTube.
Good idea.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see that entire scene in 3 seconds. On your marks. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Poogie, enough. No,
Call us
Olivia.
Knuckles.
Time.
Put it on YouTube.
YouTube sensation.
Time. And scene. Very nicely done, everybody. Very nicely done. All right, everybody, come on back. Let's see what we've got here next. Okay. All right. So our next game, ladies and gentlemen out there in the audience, we need emotions we're going to play a game called Changing Emotions in a little bit. So please give us a bunch of emotions. The next game is for myself and an actor. This is called Actor's Nightmare. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to act out a scene with somebody, and I will be reading from a play. And the other actor I'll be reading random lines from a play, and the other actor has to make it make sense. All right, so Mr. Postansky, I've gone to the Gutenberg Project website, and I have found the scripts for like 15 public domain plays. But they're in groups. So give me a number between 1 and 4 inclusive.
Oh, 3.
3. And that is the only one that only has... Oh, no, that has 3 different comedies in it. So give me a number between 1 and 3 inclusive. 2. All right, so this is the play Leonarda by Bjornstjerne Bjornsson.
One of my favorites.
And I apologize.
That's a good one.
I apologize to
Yeah, I know,
Mr.
right?
Mr. Sarton. Can you call scene for us when it gets to the point where it needs to be called?
Absolutely.
All right. So, let's pick a word here. Our word is mop. The word is mop. And here we go. It is a complete loss.
Well, I know, but, if we put a new head on the end, then it can pick up all the water.
I believe I may be able to help you in your trouble, Peterson. That is all right. Don't you think any more about the bricks or of what I said. Forgive me.
I will always forgive you. And please, call me Danny. Peterson is my father's name.
Not a word. Or can there be 2 men of that name?
Well, it's your name as well, my friend. So
I know.
Yeah, we'll get over the confusion.
By the same boat? Agat and you? Have you been persecuting her?
Oh my God, did she bring this up with HR again? Look, I swear, I said it was a scrubber. I didn't say she was a scrubber. Now, come on, let's just get them off, eh?
What did you tell him?
Look, I told the man from HR that it was a scrubber, like I said, and even if I sort of said it in inverted commas, then, I didn't know she saw that.
Get up. It is silly to lie there like that. Where did you learn that trick?
Well, look, this is what I did. When I was in HR, I just laid down, I threw a fit, and then it became awkward. He left, she left, I'd got my mop, I'd got my scrubber. I thought you'd be supportive.
But what is the meaning of this visit to me?
Well, there's something I've been meaning to tell you, and I've been having difficulty to find the words to say it.
No bad news.
Oh. In that case, perhaps I will just carry on mopping and you will get to the point that I'm trying to
Wait a minute! Hands! It concerns
That's my
your
German
niece.
name, yes.
It concerns your niece, Mrs. Falk.
What's happened to her? Oh no, please. You've got to tell me now.
Have you looked at him, Aunt? Have you seen how handsome he is?
Well, he's growing up into being a strapping young lad, I'll admit, but he's going to start with the family business today.
Sorry. He came here with a smile on his lips.
Oh, we'll soon sort that out. We won't be having any of that. No, not when we get him round one of our scrubbers.
And was that all?
Well, no, there was the bad news that I needed to share with you.
But he knew nothing about me.
Well, he doesn't know that actually you're his father, but I am going to tell him unless you give me $50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000 And then we can all share the money.
You too won't disappoint another one. I can see that.
Okay. What?
But he must have come by the same boat.
It's sunk. That's what I've not been telling you. It's sunk. All I have left of him is this mop.
If you felt like that, why did you not come away?
Well, I did. He was drowning. I probably could have saved him, but...
Why did you not write and tell me? Why did you not write and tell me?
Look, I was worried about the mop. I didn't want to get it wet. I knew this mop was more important to you than a human life.
Do people smile because they're in a fright?
Well, not at our house, no.
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 Not a bit handsome, of course, really. You are going too far.
Oh, well. If this is some sort of rebellion, if you're not going to be on board, then I think this means war between us, sir.
But you are a woman, so you will not.
Who told you? All of these...
Agate!
How dare you use that from our language?
Child, have you deceived me?
Yes, I'm not really a woman. I am actually a mop. I'm a mop in a man's costume.
To me, he is the man who made a laughingstock of me in a censorious little town by calling me a woman of doubtful reputation. And one day, he presents himself here as my adopted daughter's lover, and you expect me to think him handsome? You ungrateful child.
Well, I have one thing to say on that. What does censorious mean?
And scene.
That is the weirdest friggin' play I've ever used for this. Thank you, Public Domain. Thank you very much. That was beautiful.
Thank you, Bjorn, from Leonidas. Or...
Yeah, Bjorn. His Leonardo was the name of the play, and the playwright was, good Lord, where is his name? Bjornstern M. Bjornsson.
Of course.
Good Lord.
I'll put. You know what? Let me put it in the comments here. That's a good idea. I'll put it in the comments on the Facebook page because
we should try and get Bjorn on the show.
If this is public domain, he's probably dead. There it is.
What?
Okay.
Let's find his children.
Let's find his children. Get him on here. All right. Where's my list of games? All right. So next, let's see. Oh, okay. We're gonna play Changing Emotions. So this is for two actors. That are not me. David and someone else. David Sarton and Elke. Okay. So what's going to happen here is these guys are going to act out a scene, and occasionally I will yell, I will say freeze, and then I will call out a new emotion, and they will have to continue the scene with that emotion as the primary motivator for them. So let's see here. We need a word. We already did mop. Thank you very much, Hope Wade, for mop. Let's see here. We did hand cream. Let's see. I'll go back. Oh, here we go. Sheep. Your word is sheep.
You got to think for yourself, man. You got to think for yourself. You can't follow the crowd. What are you doing?
For the last time, I'm not going to drive without my seatbelt on, Dom. That's just not happening.
Seatbelt? Come on, that's what the government wants you to do. They want you to strap in so they can strap you down and hold you down in society and life.
Freeze.
Dominic,
Hangry.
I am not going to risk my life because you think that a metaphor makes a good political point. What the hell?
Whatever. Who cares? Just do something. Let's go. I want to go already.
Okay.
Oh.
I I'm gonna put my seatbelt on. There's not even enough protein in it. I'm gonna put my seat. We'll go. Just.
Come on, we're still talking. Like, my stomach is grumbling right now. I can fucking eat a horse.
Freeze. Confused.
Isn't horse illegal? Like eating horse, isn't that like an illegal thing or something?
Is it?
I think, like, at least in some states, it's illegal. I don't really want to risk it if that's the case. But I mean, it is high in protein, I guess. I don't know.
Freeze. Crying, sad.
Is high in protein, really? Horse is high in protein? I haven't been eating horse this whole time. What's wrong with me? I can get my protein in.
It's because they banned it.
Man, let's go. You know.
You might be right about the man. As a matter of fact,
What?
no seatbelts. Let's go find ourselves a horse.
Freeze. Shy.
A horse?
I mean, you know, we can start slow and just like do. I'm sure they have soy horse at the if that's your thing, like, you know.
Why would you say that?
You know, I feel really naked without this seatbelt on. I know that it's like a bourgeois thing, but I feel kind of naked without it.
Freeze. Joyful.
But you know, naked's good.
We should all be naked.
Yeah, and eat horse at the same time.
Oh my gosh, if we had horse right now, I would devour it. I love to eat new things.
Well,
Freeze. Ennui.
but then again, it doesn't particularly matter. Whether we eat the horse or not, we're still going to eventually die, because that is the nature of things.
I suppose you're right. I mean, why do we even need to eat? Who needs food?
You're going to consume roughly 1 million or so calories over the course of your life. Why even bother doing that? Why doesn't humanity just
choose? Why put on anything? We should all just be naked, right? Just who fucking cares, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm keeping the seatbelt off. Doesn't matter.
And scene.
I thought you said on.
What a sad ending.
Ennui. Well, you know, improv doesn't have to be funny, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you get an emotional moment, an emotional nugget that you have to see through. And that whole thing with the seatbelt, chef's kiss, David. Well done.
Thank you.
Also, the next emotion I had was horny, and it didn't really seem to fit. So,
Well,
okay.
So,
All right. So our next game is this is a PG-13 show. Sometimes R. Elky's already done our one F-bomb, so 2 F-bombs and it's an R. So this next game is called Sex with Me. And we need occupations. For Sex with Me. So what's going to happen is you'll give us an occupation, and then we'll tell you how Sex with Me is like that occupation. So, all right, our first one is from the not at all surreptitiously typing David in Birminghamshire, because Birmingham was too short of a name. And that is plumber.
sex with me is like being a plumber?
You know what? You're right. An activity. We need activities. So plumbing. There you go. Plumbing.
Sex with me is like plumbing. I'll get up in your pipes.
Sex with me is like plumbing. You only ask for it when things are stuck.
Sex with me is like plumbing. Something's going to get wrenched.
Sex with me is like plumbing. When it backs up, it's going to cost me $20,000 to get it fixed.
Sex with me is like a plumber. Lots of crack.
Sex with me is like plumbing. There's a hell of a lot of suction needed.
Sex with me
is like plumbing. A plunger really moved things along.
Sex with me is like plumbing. There's a lot more turtles involved than you'd expect.
Sex with me is like plumbing. Sometimes you just need to get your arm really deep inside there.
Oh. So, sex with me is like plumbing. It's going to cost you about $120 an hour.
Sex with me is like plumbing. I'll only do it if it's a union job.
Sex with me is like a plumber. Lots of pipes involved. Clang, clang.
Sex with me is like plumbing. Most of the time, you're better off doing it yourself.
Sex with me is like a plumber. At some point, I'll go, wahoo! Super Mario.
Yeah. All right, our next activity. You know, I'm just going to make shit up now. Our next activity is, you know what? The hell with it. It's late.
It's also occupations, though.
Yeah. Occupations, activities. So we've also got, teaching. Teaching.
Sex with me is a lot like teaching. It isn't happening a lot in person right now.
Sex with me is like a teacher. I will make you do it until you get it right.
Sex with me is like teaching. It's lesson over time.
Sex with me is like teaching. You don't get paid enough.
Sex with me is like teaching. It's a humbling experience.
Oh.
Sex with me is like teaching. It's not really going to benefit you much unless you did the reading beforehand.
Sex with me is like teaching. You're not going to need any of this after you graduate. I don't know what that means, honestly.
That sounds so wrong.
It does sound right. Well, the one I wanted to do would get us all thrown off Facebook, so no. Murder. Sex with me is like murder.
Okay.
Sex with me is like murder. There's going to be a stiff.
Sex with me is like murder. You're only doing it right if it's messy.
Yeah. Sex with me is like murder. So much blood. So much.
Sex with me is like murder. There's usually a dead body involved.
Oh.
I know what I look like. It's okay.
No.
Sex with me is like murder. Something will penetrate you.
Sex with me is like murder. It usually happens in an abandoned warehouse.
Sex with me is like murder. We shouldn't talk about it afterwards.
Sex with me is like murder. It's sometimes premeditated.
Sex with me is like murder. You'll go to jail for it.
Sex with me is like murder. You're going to need protection.
All right, our next one is cross-stitching. Cross-stitching.
Sex with me is like cross-stitching because, you know, you need a prick or two.
Sex with me is like cross-stitching. It's so.
Sex with me is like cross-stitching. The results of it usually end up in the bathroom.
What?
Sex with me is like cross-stitching. The front looks really pretty, but the back looks destroyed. Cross-stitchers will understand that one.
I know nothing about cross-stitching.
Sex with me is like cross-stitching. I will pin them down.
Sex with me is like cross-stitching. Sometimes you get a little prick.
Sex with me is like cross-stitching. It's something you do while you're also doing something else.
Anybody else got one for that?
Cross stitch. Sex with me is like cross stitching. Sometimes it's done in a circle.
Oh, sex with me is like cross stitching. It's better with a group of old ladies. Is that right? Is that what that is? Yeah. Let's see. We got swimming. Swimming.
Sex with me is like swimming. It doesn't work if you're not wet.
Sex with me is like swimming. I want you to shave off all your body hair and wear goggles for best results.
Sex with me is like swimming. It's the breaststroke.
Sex with me is like swimming. It usually happens in a pool full of someone else's urine.
Sex with
I
me.
know what I look like.
That's your catchphrase now. I know what I look like. But sex with me is like swimming. It's usually a race.
Sex with me is like swimming. You just dive right in.
Sex with me is like swimming. I'm going to need some of those little inflatable things for my upper arms.
Sex with me is like swimming. I'm in trouble until I can find the ring.
Sex with me is like swimming. It's only good when it's in the deep end.
Whoa.
Sex with me is like swimming. I usually have to break into a hotel with someone to do it.
Sex with me is like swimming. Shallow.
We've got
Sex
we've got
with
some.
me is like swimming. Paddle.
Okay, last one. We've got. I'm not entirely sure how we. Okay, unicycle. A unicycle rider. I don't know if that works. Let's see.
A cyclist.
Cyclist. Cycling. Cycling.
Well, why no? Okay.
Well, you just do what you can.
Sex with me is like riding a unicycle. It's hard to keep it up.
Oh, very
Sex
good.
with me is like riding a unicycle. After you do it for an hour or so, your taint really starts to hurt.
I was going to make the exact same joke.
Sex with me is like riding a unicycle. There's always a clown involved. Oh, okay. We have clowns.
Sex
Sex
with me is like...
like...
Oh, you go ahead.
Mine's not that good. Sex with me is like riding a unicycle. Tiring.
That was so good.
That's good. Sex with me is like. Go ahead, Laura.
Sex with me is like riding a unicycle. If you need handles, you can't handle this ride.
Woo!
Sex with me is like riding a unicycle. It's better if you're playing a horn at the same time.
Sex with me is like a unicyclist. You need a boost.
Sex with me is like a unicycle. It's once a month. Oh no, sorry, that's a lunacycle.
Sex with me is like riding a unicycle. It's done in the parking lot by the mall.
Sex with me is like riding a unicycle. I do it in public parks in an attempt to get women to have sex with me.
Sex with me is like riding a unicycle. It looks fun, but no one really wants to do it.
Oh. And scene. Oh, go ahead, Elkie. Go ahead.
Oh, now it has to be really good now.
Well, okay.
Sex with me is like a riding a unicycle. I do it for attention.
That was the best one.
That was good. That was good. That was very good. Very good. Very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Our last thing tonight is we're going to do a little long form. This is a format called Slacker. We're going to start with two people doing a scene, and then we'll just tag people in and out and keep the scene going that way. So I guess I'll start with somebody. Who am I starting with? All right, Corey. All right, Corey, our word comes to us from Daryl Knapp, and the word is vessel. Vessel.
Captain.
Yep.
I believe we're running low on gummy bears. for the crew.
I told the steward to pick up a 20-pound bag of gummy bears when we were in port last. What happened? Did they already eaten?
I believe he threw them overboard in an attempt to escape from those sharks.
Sharks don't. I mean, okay, sharks like gummies. Like everybody likes gummies, but that's wasteful. Why would he get rid of?
Well, we know that now.
Yeah, we know that now. Are the men going to mutiny?
I believe they will, because gummy bears are the only thing that's keeping these men sane.
I know. That's why gummy bears have been a part and parcel of Space Force ever since it was founded.
That's right.
Every ship has got gummies, at least a 20-pound bag.
Perhaps we could compromise and find some gummy worms.
Gummy worms would be good. Send a message out to the crew. Let them know that anybody that's got gummy worms needs to hand them over in the commissary so that we can have...
But it's a tall order to replace all the gummy bears with gummy worms. What in God's earth am I going to say?
I don't know, but you...
Tag out Corey. What in God's name are you coming at me 2 a.m. asking me for $500? You got some damn nerve. You owe me too.
I'm sorry. I need the money. I got some very bad people after me. All right.
Okay, but you already owe me $200. So now you're gonna owe me $7. Is that what you're comfortable with?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with that. I'm getting that stimulus thing coming in a couple weeks, right? They're gonna do that again.
That's what you told me after you borrowed the $200.
Okay, so the last stimulus didn't work out, but this one's gonna be more. So I mean, I can pay you back, no problem.
Okay, listen. What exactly is this for? You said you got people coming after you? Are they gonna?
Yeah. I joined the army and then I didn't show up. So I went to a recruiter. I got the signing bonus. I didn't show up for training, and so now I got to find a homeless guy to take my place.
So the $500 is for what exactly?
Clean the homeless guy up. Get him some clothes. Huh?
You take him to your house and put him in the shower. Why you need $500? Give him your clothes.
I gotta buy. No, he doesn't. He's like 3 times my size. He won't fit these clothes.
Freeze. Tag out Elkie. Tag out Diz. I'm not going to lend you my wardrobe again. You're not borrowing my clothes.
Oh, come on. I have a hot date tonight, and I told him that I'm like a real snazzy dresser. He hasn't seen me in person yet. And
okay.
Yeah, I got Cinderella clothes. I need a, my fairy godmother, you, to help me.
Okay. Last time you borrowed my shoes, they came back covered in dog doo-doo. So can you just watch where you're going next time?
Oh, of course. Like, I don't anticipate walking into any dog doo-doo on my date. Unless, it happens. But,
I mean, yeah, that's what you said last time, and you stood in it. So that's fine. That's fine. I'll lend you my dresses, and I'll lend you my shoes. Do you need my underwear as well?
Oh, no, that's nasty.
Okay. All right, good. Okay, that's fine. Anything else I can help you with while you're just, raiding my wardrobe?
Okay, so I told him that, I would drive. We would both drive to the date, and I got my scooter in the shop.
Mm-hmm. So your date?
Huh?
Your date could drive you, surely? No?
Well, we were gonna meet at the restaurant. I don't want him to know where I live.
Oh, okay. And you also don't want him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to borrow my Lamborghini, is what you're trying to say?
I was hoping for the Elkie.
Tag out Elkie. Okay, right. So, I've got this date this evening, and I've got nothing to wear, and I was like, and I don't even know how I'm going to get there. Like, I've spoken big. Like, I told her I drive a Lamborghini, and I was hoping you could fix me up with some stuff.
Do I look like your fairy godmother?
Well, it's just you helped me a couple of times before, and I was like, you're so good at this.
Johnny, sorry. Are you gonna meet? You're gonna meet a woman on the court. You're basically meeting her on the corner at that cafe, and.
Did I say that? But yeah, I must have done. Yeah, of course.
Have you seen a picture of this woman?
No, like that is so like old school, isn't it? I like you don't even need to really, interact with someone.
Yeah, I know, but your sister came around the house earlier asking to borrow some clothes because she's got a hot date for a person that she's never seen, and she didn't want to drive her.
I'm so pleased for her. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's borrowed my car. She's got the Lamborghini for the night, and
no. Could I borrow the Porsche then?
You could borrow the Porsche. I'm a little bit afraid that you've actually organised a date with your sister though, because you both come and ask me for the same things.
Well, it'll be a double date. That's amazing. We'll both go there. It's going to be a great time.
I really shouldn't have dropped you on your head when you were a kid. Okay, yeah. Porsche.
Tag out Laura. I can't believe.
What are we laughing at?
Your sister.
Sorry? I got a bit of like the depth charge. What?
That was your sister. Oh, man, dude.
I didn't get it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can...
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me as you understand.
As I understand it, this was your sister.
Yeah. But like they say, age is just a number, and siblings are just what you write down on a birth certificate.
Man, I've worked as a bartender for 15 years. I have never heard anybody say anything that wild.
Freeze.
Well,
Tag out Postansky. So I told him, age is just a number, and siblings are just what you write down on a birth certificate.
Man, that is wild.
That's good, isn't it?
That is amazing. Like, I've been a bartender for so long. That's the first time I've ever heard that siblingry is just what's written on a birth certificate. That is amazing. It's wrong, but it is amazing.
Hey. I'm from Alabama, and them's fighting words. My sister wife will come down here and kick your ass.
Well, she can come down here all she likes, because I enjoy getting my ass beat.
Freeze. Tag out David. Well, son, as the governor of Alabama, I believe it's impertinent to pass some legislation to outlaw sibling relationships.
You mean imperative?
Yeah. Oh, yes. What did I say?
You said impertinent, like
impertinent.
Yeah, which is
that's not the correct word.
No, impertinent is somebody who's like, doesn't take direction well, doesn't.
Freeze. Tag out Diz. All right, welcome to English 101, sponsored by Phoenix Online. So you know, the words are interchangeable, right?
Well, I have a question.
Okay.
So how many words am I going to learn?
Oh, you know what? The possibilities are impeccable. You know, you can learn.
That's a good. I like that word.
Yeah, so you know, it's impertinent that that stuff like this gets fleeced the right way. You understand?
I used impertinent the other day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what was it in an impotent conversation?
It was a very potent situation. Yes.
Yes. See, this is what we strive for. You know, we want to make sure that you're using all your syllabuses in
Well, I thank you. You see, I'm gonna need to learn every word for me to be re-elected.
Well, see, that's the beauty of words. You can take one word and combine it with another, and voila.
Freeze. Tag out Corey. Okay, so I'm still like, so sister. What exactly does that really mean? Because like, I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. See, the way it's fluid. You ever heard of fluidity and
I have a lot of fluids.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means. It's about the fluids in your system coming together and possibly in penetrating.
I penetrate as well.
Tag out Elkie. Now, Mr. Jones, we're going to prepare you for the judge now. So if he asks if you're innocent or guilty, what are you going to say?
Innocent.
We've talked about this before.
Guilty.
Yes.
Of all charges.
You are guilty.
That's a very good excuse.
No excuses. You're just going to say, Judge, I'm guilty. You're going to do your time. And just, because there's
that new legislation, I think technically hadn't come into effect yet.
The new legislation that you're referring to, sir, is in regards to incest, which has been around since the 1800s. And
yes, exactly. Incest has been around since the 1800s. So
yes.
Stop it now.
But as we've discussed, it's been against the law since then as well. And you're only 30. So
I think that's a matter of opinion.
It's actually a matter of law, Mr. Jones. So when I don't get paid enough for this.
Well, at least if I'm in prison, can I at least be in a cell with my brother?
And scene. There we go. Bringing it back home.
That scene was Metamucil.
That scene was Metamucil. Metamucil, metaphorical, and meta. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the kind words that have come across the screen, the suggestions and everything. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go around the horn and let the actors tell you what they've got coming up in the coming weeks, where you can see all these fine people around me here. Mr. Sarton, do you have anything coming up that you'd like to tell people about?
Yes. I'm going to be participating in the Mining for Gold Improv Jam. That happens on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listings because it's different depending on where you are. And typically, otherwise, you'll just see me here on Improv Chattanooga.
All right. Mr. Corey Bain, what do you got coming up?
Hello, I'm an improviser here with Improv Chattanooga. I'm also a voice actor in various forms of media. So you can see all my latest stuff on Twitter. Follow me here. Yes, thank you.
All right. Elkie, tell the folks what you got coming up.
Well, I'm an aspiring voice actress.
No way!
No. I love how he switched off into that voice actor mode. But you can find me at Elkie TV on all the platforms. I'm going to be here next week with Improv Chattanooga, and I'm usually performing with Extreme Improv, and you'll hear from that soon. Next, probably.
All right, Laura, what have you got coming up?
Yes, so what have I coming up? Apart from this, next week, also on Saturday at 2 p.m. PT time, 5 p.m. EST, and 10 p.m. GMT, my all-female non-binary group Don't Mess have got a kind of residency with the Improv Theatre in, I think they're based in LA or that side of the US. So yeah, so we'll be there, and then I'll be here later on in the evening.
All right. Mr. Postansky, tell the people about the one or two things you have going on.
Okay, so my voice just broke. Right, by all means, do check out Extreme Improv. We have Extreme Improv Extremed, which comes on a Wednesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. UK time, which is 3:30 p.m. EST, and then all of these other times. We also have a Friday matinee, and we have a Revenge. It says Werewolf at the moment, but it's currently Revenge of the Mafia on a Friday night at 8 p.m., or which would be 3 p.m. your time. So do check that out. And also, it was good to be back with Chattanooga because it's been a little while.
Yeah, it's wonderful to have you back. All right, so let's see here. So me, I've actually got something. I've written a book. This is the cover. Well, it's not the whole. Okay, it's just Improv. Your keys to the multiverse. This is a mock-up of the cover, but it's going to be on Kickstarter. This is a 24-page book. It's like a little religious tract for this is the size. So it's 24 pages about how to improvise. So if you enjoyed what you saw here tonight and you'd like to learn how to do that yourself, maybe it's got 5 games in it that you can play with your family and friends there at your home when you're locked down. It's going to be on Kickstarter on the 15th. On the 15th. So go to the Improv Chattanooga Facebook page. You'll find a link there to the Kickstarter. And you can say, notify me when it's ready, when it's going to kick off. And it's going to be very cheap. So hopefully everybody can get that and learn how to do improv. And I can't remember how to do this. So, okay. So view, let's see here, gallery. There we are. Now we're back. That is it for us, ladies and gentlemen. So everybody out there, have a good night. Have a good weekend. We made it to 2021, although frankly this year is also being a real right pain in the pants. And but you know,
Pain in the pants.
Pain in the pants. Yes, pain in the pants. So thank you. Stay safe. Wear a mask. Stay inside. It's not over yet. Go get vaccinated, and we will see you next time. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.